Hi, Mike Kennedy with you. I've got something neat. I got this at Army Barracks, which is interesting because, okay, this is a cold weather meal. This is $14.99. A lot of places, they cost a lot more, even online. And so what do we got here? We've got something you can use during the winter. Well, yes, while having the, various, components. Let's look at what we have. This is what we're going to try right off. There's the Cranberry Raisin Energy Bar, First Strike. We've got some cheddar cheese pretzels. We've got chocolate hazelnut cocoa beverage powder. We have got filled French toast, shelf stable. We have our handy dandy accessory pack. Comes with Tabasco, which I finally figured out that you use that to maybe, let's say you put it in some things you don't like the taste of, and you can eat them better. We've got some gum. It's not in a red pack, so it doesn't have caffeine. We have a freeze-dried coffee. We have a book of matches, and we have a pathetic little piece of toilet paper, which I don't know, that doesn't look like something that would be easy to use. We've got a wet wipe. We have the famous MRE spoon. My wife likes these to eat pudding or something with. And here's the main event. These other things, say, except for the first, well, all of that other things would be in regular meals. Maybe not the First Strike sandwich, but here's the main thing here. Made by Mountain House, you can see, but it, rather than just being sealed, it's freeze-dried normally, and then you can see all the air is sucked out of it. So the idea here is that it's going to be a lot lighter, but not just that, would have the water out. I guess primarily, I should have said it this way, that it can't freeze. In other words, well, it can get cold, but what I'm saying, you don't have, boy, am I getting mixed up. You don't have water in it. So say you're carrying this around, so in the wintertime, you open up your meal to eat, and the main part of it is frozen. Well, that's why they take the water out of it. And like I say, I think this is freeze-dried, not dehydrated. And the idea with this is you just add hot water, and 16 ounces of hot water, 3/4 of a canteen cup. Do pouch, stir, wait 10 minutes. Water may be added in stages to keep food hot. So if you get a source of hot water, they're saying you could keep putting it in, which necessitates the idea that you're gonna, whoops, I picked up the wrong one. You're gonna use matches to start a fire. But in, camping situation, we have all kinds of little stove gadgets. But this is the primary thing that makes it unique. And like I say, these are hard to find. I've seen people online selling these for like $30, which is a lot. So I don't see any dating on this. That's interesting too. Usually they'll have some type of dating, but without having the water in it too, that extends the life of it. So we're going to try this First Strike energy bar. When I come to it again, now it's funny, MRE spoons, why are they long? Because the typical retort pouch has a rip on the short side, so you need a bigger spoon to get all the way to the bottom of it. Well, they finally got smart and started putting the chair place along the long side, and then you could use a regular fork, although they still include these in. So let's try this guy here. We've got a 260 calories. I'm looking just for the protein. 2 grams of protein, okay? Then there's all the other ingredients. Maybe I can flatten this out and add a picture of this in the end of the video. But let's try it out. Let's see if I can rip it first. What I've noticed is they're not for old guys with arthritis usually. Oh, this is gonna rip all right. And if you're not familiar, ooh, look at this. Oh, that smells like cranberry. So that's cranberry raspberry. You can see it's kind of a, typical goo that is in energy bars. And so the thing is this: why this is something relatively new that they've started doing. And why did they do that? They were finding that soldiers were getting their, taking their MREs out before they went, say they were going to go on a patrol for, a day and stay overnight and come back maybe 2 days. They would have to carry all the meals. So what they do is things that were too heavy that they didn't want, they just throw away. And it was too good, of course that's wasting food, but the soldier isn't getting the nutrition and calories that he needs. So this was one of the things they invented. So in other words, this can be put in the pocket. It can be eaten very easily. Doesn't have to be eaten up. Heat it up. Well, this is interesting. I should have froze this first and see what it was like after freezing. And so let's try it. That tastes good. Very chewy, which you kind of want. You're going to feel fuller if you chew longer. It's got total carbs 50, trans fat 0, sodium only 65, which is 3%. Protein 2 grams. It's got all kinds of things in it. Neat. Well, I definitely like this. You can see you could be carrying this around, and every once in a while you take a bite.